Here's a really good article for all you YouTube, alternative media, uncensored media reporters. We do need to have solidarity against mainstream media. If you don't think you're doing any good, think again. We should just never give up, and we should support one another, not criticize one another. We need to have uncensored media, we need to have alternative media, and we need to have solidarity. So let's just read this article from the Activist Post. Clearly, our social economic system is broken, unjust, and unsustainable. Everyone knows it, yet many still choose to ignore it. However, because of the great work of alternative news leaders, more and more people are finding a map to the treasure trove of truth. So if we collectively recognize that the system is heading for a cliff, what will it take to unify the masses for genuine solutions? Time and time again, there's infighting between alternative news leaders. Certainly each of these leaders are all valiantly sounding the alarm in their own way, of which the material covered is approximately 95% agreed upon or more. Each source provides a unique bridge to other important information, and all deserve respect for their courage and unyielding efforts to support peace, justice, liberty, and most importantly, the truth. Yet the competitive accusations, labeling, and mudslinging continues to distract from the overall message of freedom. Surely, most of us come from one side of the false left-right political paradigm and will probably always have some embedded biases on certain issues. Additionally, many carry fixed religious beliefs or a preference towards one economic system or over another, which naturally leads to disagreement. Although these are important issues, we can all agree that time is running short. We must put aside our differences and find solidarity as the agenda rapidly progresses and the control grid closes in on all of us. In other words, respectful debate is constructive. Divisive argument is not. As Mario Savio famously stated in his 1964 Berkeley speech, there's a time when the operation of the machine becomes so odious, makes you so sick at heart, that you can't take part. You can't even passively take part. And you've got to put your bodies upon the gears and upon the wheels, upon the levers, upon all the apparatus. And you've got to make it stop. And you've got to indicate to the people who run it, to the people who own it, that unless you are free, the machine will be prevented from working at all. We at Activist Post also have been accused of attacking friendlies in pursuit of the truth. We're all human, and there's no way we'll always get everything right, but this serves to humble us. And there's a video that you can watch there of Mario Savio. Yet, the alternative news is still leaps and bounds ahead of the mainstream media in terms of getting it right, and we should all be collectively proud of that. We face great challenges in exposing the system for what it is, and it's going to take focusing all of our energy on injustices and solutions, not each other. All that each of us can do is speak and post the truth to the best that we can decipher it, and hope people focus on the core truths and not petty differences. In pursuit of solutions, it seems to matter very little who is to blame or who the controllers are. Yet a large majority of the liberty movement get caught up in this discussion, ourselves included. This is simply a distraction from identifying the root problems in our system that the conspiracy itself has created. As Gary Allen wrote in None Dare Call It a Conspiracy, some conspiratorialists do indeed overdraw the picture by expanding the conspiracy from the small clique, which it is, to include every local knee-jerk liberal activist and government bureaucrat. Or, because of racial or religious bigotry, they will take small fragments of legitimate evidence and expand them into a conclusion that will support their particular prejudice, i.e., the conspiracy is totally Jewish or Catholic or Masonic. These people do not help to expose the conspiracy, but sadly play into the hands of those who want the public to believe that all conspiratorialists are screwballs. The controllers deliberately make it extremely difficult to find clarity within their matrix of countless mindless distractions, but at the heart of this realization is the very place where we can find our common ground, our compass for solidarity. The stakes are too great for the alternative media to succumb to the very same divide and conquer strategies that we are all striving to expose. We must begin to set the prime example of what we encourage and expect from the public at large, if we can make any claims to having a positive vision for free humanity. This is an amazingly awesome article, and my heart goes out to all you YouTubers that are trying to get the truth out. And yes, we need to have solidarity, absolutely, 100%. This is M from Canada 1. I'll post a link to this awesome article from activistpost.com below. Thanks for watching.